What's up, guys? This week we're going to be switching it up a little bit. Instead of our vlogs and our behind the scenes videos, we're going to be making some tutorial videos, some how-to videos, and videos about how we use our cameras, what settings we use, our equipment that we use. Hopefully this will help you out if you're interested in getting started in filming, or if you're interested in making YouTube videos or anything like that. This week, starting off, our first one, how to get stable shots. So we're going to show you how we get stable shots. There's a million different ways to do it. There's a million different pieces of equipment that you can buy to get stable shots, and post-production tools that you can use and programs. We're going to show you our workflow. We use this all the time on commercial projects, on our own projects, in wedding films. I'm going to venture outside. It's 17 degrees. It feels like 2 degrees with the wind. So I'm going to venture outside. I'm going to bring our tools and equipment and show you how I get stable shots with our cameras, and then I'll show you the final product once it's edited and all that, and I'll show you exactly step 0 to step 10, how we get to that point, and hopefully this helps you out. Before we head outside into the freezing cold, I'm going to show you the equipment that we're using and the settings on the camera. So I'm going to switch to this vlog camera here, and hopefully this can give you a good view of everything I'm using. So we are using the A7S II with a 16 to 35 Sony lens on it, shooting in picture profile 9. I'm going to be shooting in 4K, and I'll occasionally switch over to 1080p, 120 frames per second to get that slow motion. Next piece of equipment that I'll be using is the Zion Crane. Still the first version, but the first version. Not the new one with the follow focus. We got this, I don't know, middle of the summer. There we go, it's attached. And there's a million videos online of how to balance this thing. I'm probably not going to show you just because there's videos that will do it better than I can, and I'm not the best at it, but go watch one of those videos. Maybe we'll make one in the future, how to balance one of these guys if you have them. Once you have this guy balanced, it's pretty simple. You turn it on, and it takes a second to boot up, and there you go. So there's also an app actually that you can control the smoothness, up, down, pan, all that. There's this really awesome joystick down here where I can pan the camera up and down. There's also, when you click mode, another mode that locks it, so wherever I go, it's always facing that object. It's really simple once you get it balanced, and it's amazing for stabilizing shots. We actually made a video in the past, which I'll link below too, of the glide cam versus one of these cranes. We still use the glide cam every now and then. We still have one, and you can watch that video to see the differences, but we use this a lot more now just because of the speed of it, the setup time, the portability of it, and it's worked amazing for us. We use it for weddings and almost everything. I've been delaying this, but let's get outside and start shooting some smooth footage with this. All right, so I'm outside in the cold now, and as you can see, we have quite a bit of snow here. I got the crane in hand, and I'll try to set this camera up and get some shots so you can actually see what it looks like when I'm using it. Had to get out of the cold, stop and get a coffee with Adam, strain proof. Okay, it's cold out there. I'm back inside now. Gonna get to the computer, import the footage, and I'll show you exactly what I do in Premiere and how I stabilize it, if it even needs stabilization, but we'll take a look. All right, let's get to it. Got my footage imported that I shot outside today. It's all in Premiere Pro. We edit in Adobe products, so we're editing in Premiere right now. But I just wanted to show you, when I drag in the footage, what exactly I do. So, for example, let's go with this first shot. This one I shot in 4K, 24 frames per second, so there's no slow motion needed. I just dragged to the part I wanted and selected it. Play it back, make sure it's the part I want, set my in and out points on my editor, and I drag it down and in. The music's underneath it and everything like that. I use no stabilization in this video. There were parts that I could probably use warp stabilizer in Premiere. A lot of video programs will have this. It's a great tool if you're using handheld, or even for sometimes if there's little bumps that when I'm using the crane or the glide cam. But I decided for the sake of this video, I'm going to use no After Effects on this video and just use strictly right out of the camera, the smoothness of it. Now for the slow motion shots, I did have to change the setting in here. It's another video I'll have to make, but I'll just change the frame rate back to 24 frames per second, even though it was shot in 120 frames per second. So all that does is just slow down the footage altogether. So when I drag it in, let's see if I can find a slow motion clip here. When I play it, you'll see how slow it is, hopefully, compared to I was moving a lot quicker than that. So yeah, that's all I did, is I dragged it in. No special fancy tricks going on here. It's all right out of camera. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And just like that, you have stabilized footage. Super smooth, super cool, awesome looking footage for you to use. All right, yeah, but seriously, the tools that we use are all gonna be linked below. Go to our kit, you can see everything listed out. You can look at the prices on Amazon, and we'd be happy to hear from you. If you've used one of these pieces of equipment before, let us know how it went for you. If you've used something else and you think it's better, let us know, because we always wanna test out different products. And if you're using a phone, if you don't have a big camera like we have, there's versions for the phone, which I'll link below too. You can just use your iPhone and it looks amazing. But yeah, steady footage is a pretty big deal. No one wants that shaky looking footage. It looks amateur, it doesn't look professional. So hopefully this video helped you. If it did in any way, or if you're interested in it, please give it a like. And if you like this kind of content that we're making about tutorials, write some ideas that you have below of what you'd like to see us make, and subscribe. Maybe subscribe, yeah, that'd be cool too. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.